So this is the pool deck that I built. You can see here I used 2x10s for the steps. I didn't cut stringers. I just kind of went straight to the wood and I blocked them off. You can see on the bottoms for additional support. Anything structural, I use these strong drive timber hex screws for the decking and things like that. I just use these regular deck screws with the I think it's the torque head, and obviously I use the impact driver for all my screw, the installation of all the screws. So what I did was, you can see these screws here, the structural for each one of the steps, and then the stringer here, I would guess call it a stringer still. They're actually sitting on pavers so they don't sink in. Pavers have stone underneath them, as you can see, pea gravel. I used the blocks here for each one of the posts, and they have about 3 or 4 inches, probably about 4 inches of pea gravel underneath each one. I have a video on how I've leveled them out. I can upload that if anyone's interested. And these here are 1x6 deck planks, the same as what's on top here. So you can see, I use them. That's not for, they're not structural in the end there. It's just a facade to cover. And you can see there are 2x6s used for the actual structural support. You can see under here a little better. Actually, I did have some scraps there and I had the structural screw them together there. As you can see, that piece in the middle is actually 2 pieces, but it's very solid, very solid. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have did that. And then you can see for additional support, here's a 2x4 on each one of the 4x4s, and that goes right up to the frame of the decking for additional support. And then I just built the rail with the 1x1s and 2x4s just attached, and I just deck screwed them in with the deck screws. Put some deck lighting on here. I can link all the stuff that we used for this in the description below. And here is our safety gate we put on. Let me unlock that. Here you go. And you can see we were just in here a little while ago. I actually didn't buy steps. I repurposed our steps. Just took a couple of screws and put them in the sides there. As you can see, a couple decking screws. And you can see regular planks. And what I did was I kind of followed the contour of the pool, and I sanded the edges so they're nice and smooth. So if anybody's getting out of the pool, there's no chance of catching your foot on anything. And you can see these are just kind of towed in from the sides here. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's about 4x6, just enough to get a chair up here and just watch the kids. We have a little outdoor fan, some plants, and everything's pretty solid, honestly. It came together pretty good. Never did this before. It took me about 3 days to do everything. And just some videos. I watched some YouTube videos. Oh, here you go. Another little detail was I notched out the 4x4s, which are also sitting on, this one's sitting on an old paver. This one's sitting on the new paver there, you can see. I didn't want anything to be sitting in the dirt because it would cause rot and things could settle, oddly. But they're structural screwed into to provide additional support, and everything feels really sturdy and really solid, and we're very happy with it. We did this because the pool ladders, they're just not that good and they wobble a lot, and when you have older people getting in and out of the pool, it's uncomfortable for everyone. And the kids really love this little deck, as now they have something to kind of like jump off into the pool. I did use some hangers here, as you can see, joist hangers for these stairs, and there's 2x6s behind that, doubled up for support. And I hope this video is of some help for anyone who's interested in doing this, and you can kind of see what I did. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.